Shalom, guys. I hope that you are doing well. Thanks for joining for a daily reading. Sometimes my live feed doesn't look that great, but the most important thing is that we get the message that the Great One wants to say to us. So anyway, I welcome you all back, those of you who are returning back. And if you're brand new, my name is Shannon, and I'm glad to have you. And my channel looks at hardcore stuff at times, and so you could hear information on this channel that could be disturbing to you, but it could save your life as well. Anything goes that the Great One from the heaven throne wants to bring out for us. He knows all things and what any person that's watching the video needs to know and understand. And so you will get the scripture here because it's found in the tarot. I love Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. People call me universe. I call him by a scriptural name because he tells us that's his name forever. I love the Hamashiach, which is the Christ, the son of the living Elohim, and I kiss him, lest he be angry with us, like he says. And so I just like to say that at the top of my video so that you know who I am, what I'm about, and all that kind of stuff. I'm not a religion channel by no means, but I am a truth channel by way of the scripture. Please don't put me in any kind of mold or a box just because I love the scripture. It is my life. I cling to it. I keep all 10 of those commandments, okay? So anyway, I'm known to roar on camera as well, and I feel the energy, and sometimes this is real heavy. I'm just uprooting nastiness. It's just a hard work that I do on this channel, just to look at the spiritual side of things, because we are in a spiritual war and stuff like that. So anyway, that's kind of who I am. If you say you stay, if you don't, I guess you don't. Thanks for checking me out. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's an anniversary, happy anniversary to you. I am available for readings, and anybody who is interested, I do them for donation, and I would really appreciate if some people would contact me today for a reading. It would help me out tremendously. You guys who have already done that, and I've had a couple of people call me several times, and I thank you for that. You guys have kept me afloat. Those of you who are understanding my situation, I just thank you guys for, it's a big part of why I'm still here today. But I still have to stay afloat and things like that, and I'm willing to do the work of Jehovah and allow him to just speak when you do call me. I tell the person that's on the phone, I don't really want to know anything. I want Jehovah to speak, and he does so profoundly, and he's faithful, and he's profound. And so it builds your faith, and it most definitely builds my faith, because I know Jehovah's speaking in the reading. But anyway, if you are willing to contact me, all of the information is down below. I am willing to serve you, and it will also help me stay afloat and live and have a shelter as well. And so I would appreciate it very much. If you're just wanting to give to the channel, that's down below. And thank you all so very much for doing that. And meeting a need. I really appreciate it. So anyway, let's get in here and see what's going on for today. Jehovah, I appreciate you. This is the day that you've made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. We will not be bullied by people who are trying to oppress people for their own stupidness and hurtfulness in this earth to people, but we will stand up and we will shine regardless. And you are the great Elohim that knows all things, the front, the back, the beginning, the ending, the inside, the out, whatever it is that is going on. You see it all, Jehovah, and you're a just Elohim. And so I just call upon your name. I ask for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to come forth. Jehovah, rebuke and bind and block every foul, wicked, dark, lying, deceptive, murderous, disgusting energy, and expose it and cast it out of your earth, out of the universe itself. We have the Four of Swords. Somebody's, trying to rest, meditate, thinking about what to do, getting their balance. We have the Temperance card out here. This is a reconciliation, trying to figure out how to reconcile. I think that energy has kind of been coming out for a while. People going back and forth about it, whatever that is for you. Somebody's really trying to meditate on how to do that. This is a deliverance card as well. In the Hebrew, the letter N is here. Okay, show me more information for today, please, Jehovah. What else would you like to bring out here? Thank you. The Six of Wands. This is a public recognition. Okay, so, and then the Five of Wands is here. There's been strife and some type of stupid competition within somebody's world that Jehovah's addressing here. Somebody may have gotten real wounded since their heart's been broken. But we do have a public victory here within some matter. Somebody now trying to get their balance within the situation. What is this temperance card here today, please, Jehovah? We got the victory, though, here. If we stand in the truth, Jehovah will come through. Something's bothering somebody. This card talks about somebody's being bothered here. Well, because some choice has been made here that's caused some war. What's this temperance card here for, Jehovah? Show me the temperance card. The death and some type of a message is here. How to return. Somebody did return. Something was surprising. Something died within the situation. This is very intense then coming out here. This could be an apology as well. Obviously, how do I return to apologize? How do I return to stop something that's been a war? How do I rest this broken heart? Because something has been secret here, even maybe around some type of communication that may have even been surprising as well. If this is FBI, that could be FBI there. So if somebody dealing with balancing issues with whatever's fishy in the cup. Somebody's been fishy. There's been a war here. Show me the death energy. The letter M is also here. The balance again is coming out. Okay, well, we have temperance out here twice. Something about soulmates could be here. Show me the Five of Wands. It's also a brainstorming card as well. Somebody's over here meditating. Just return. Just get up and do your thing. Jehovah says you need to do it before it completely ends, because once something's over, it's over. Okay? You sit there for a long time in your brainstorming mode. How do I do something? And you never get up and you never move upon it, then it's never going to work out for you. It will end completely, because when the death comes, that's it. And there's going to be some type of victory within whatever and whoever's involved. If you're standing in the upright and listening to the Great One and just doing what he says to do, these are heirs to kingdoms. When the letter noon comes out, then he'll make something right for you and me every time. Show me the Five of Wands. There's been some type of strife here. The Four of Swords is here again on it. Well, if there's been a death, there's a death here then. 3 times it shows up. The King of Cups is here as well. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is the torch and the runes, which goes back to some type of justice that is going to be assured somewhere within some matter. And then some type of travel is here. If this is a river, because the noon represents that in the Hebrew, we have a float trip boat here. Okay? So something around this King of Cups is here. With that, somebody's a big time freaking manipulator around some strifeful thing, then I guess they manipulated something. Otherwise, this King of Cups, if he's in love and he's still trying to meditate because there is some type of strifeful stupidness, he'll get up and do the right thing and get a victory here. I can only read it 1 or 2 ways. We've got loyalty situations that were around something here. Well, it's just basically showing what you're going to do. You're going to get a victory. You're going to get up and speak. Even if something's surprising, this is an I'm sorry. Are you sorry? Are people sorry? Or do they like to sit there and watch people suffer? And we got a bloody war that's been here. The letter Z is here. This is about getting a victory as well. It's a protection that is granted. We have protection here as well with the letter noon. When you get up and move on truth, because this is about the truth. The torch is also about the truth. There was some type of sexual matter here for some of you all. It is what it is, I guess. This is a shield, because there is protection here. This is a resistance to something. Somebody needs to resist something, get up and do the right thing, resist any kind of passions that are causing some bloody war here, and just do the right thing here. Okay, so the letter Z is here. And the letter Z would take us to the Zion, which is a victory as well, because it would take us to the chariot. So there is protection here. There is balancing situations here. There is some type of deliverance here today, but you got to do your part. You got to get up and say whatever you need to say, all that kind of stuff. He that trusts in his own heart is a fool, but whoso walks wisely, he shall be delivered. Okay, so somebody just sitting here, getting their balance secretly. Okay, trying to figure out something around some strifeful thing. Don't let us be found trusting in our own way. We have to trust in you. That's foolish if we don't do it His way. We have the locust here. Okay, well, the locust be anything from a street name to something filthy, dirty. It can go to big giant issues prophetically as well. We have a couple prophet energies here as well. So we have spirituality as well. So to have the occult involved in some stupidness as well. Jehovah says to clean up the situation right now. Again, what are you going to do? If Jehovah tells you and I to do something, we just sit there. I'm meditating all the time, but I'm in strife. What do I do? I'm meditating over here as well. And you don't ever get up and do anything. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse. We have a sea of people that's also been affected or will be affected if you don't clean the situation up now. Okay, there's blood splattered all over this card as well, so it's been a bloody war. There is hope, so just believe. Zion shall be redeemed with judgment, and her converts with righteousness, and the destruction of the wicked transgressors and of the sinners shall be together. We have seen people. Okay, we got eternity here twice. We got death here 3 different times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. There's a lot of death out here, man. And we got a card that shows a lot of bloody stuff on it. All right, and so we either going to be redeemed by judgment and getting up and doing and saying and cleaning up a matter and not trusting in ourselves and whatever the situation is for each and every one of our lives, or there's transgression out here, and Jehovah says that that's wicked. And they're going to be destroyed. So the destruction of the wicked transgressors and the sinners are going to be together, and they that forsake Jehovah shall be consumed. What does the word consume mean? It means to be eaten, and we can find that in the scripture. People have taken their little Bibles into their churches, and they don't even have a clue what the word says. That you're talking about being consumed energetically, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and it's very vital, people, that we understand when Jehovah says to do something and you don't do it, then you become on the other side as the transgressors, and then you become consumed within some stuff. It really don't take a rocket scientist for us to figure out what we need to do. There's been greedy stupidness here, and Jehovah says there's judgment on it. There is. We already know inheritances is here. Inheritances is here. The righteous are as bold as a lion, so roar. Yes, we will roar. I won't back down for no one. No one's going to get my inheritance. No one's going to sit here and try to think that they're going to do some stupid and some bloody work. No, you don't get to do that to me no more. You don't get to do that to the people of the Most High. Don't care what decision was made, who caused the stupid strife. The people who are in the wrong need to say that they're wrong, and the things that you need to give back need to be given back. Jehovah says you don't touch my prophets. You do not do them no harm. His sons and his daughters shall prophesy. So people need to get up and fix something like Jehovah says, or you're going to be consumed in your situations. People hate me if you want, but I'd rather tell you the harsh truth about a thing to save your life instead of you being on the side that's called wicked. All right, so somebody been playing some games out here, and it's so stupid. We have a crowd out here. Well, we do. We have to see people here. We have all kinds of stuff out here. Okay, some celebrity is involved in some situation. Somebody needs to get up and has to say that nobody had ever looked at them the way that the other person did, and I guess that's a big freaking deal, because something went down and you've just been sitting there. How do I do that? Well, you just get up there and tell the person. If you love somebody, you'll tell them something went down that was wrong and something happened out of it. I guess you'll face the mirror, man, and you just say what you need to. Somebody knows that somebody that has never looked at them the way that they ever been looked at before, and that person probably loved to hear that. Something about a stranger is also here. Let me see what's in the hidden. Strange energy. If you are new, sometimes I feel the energy coming through, and I might seem a little goofy trying to bring the word out. It's just the energy flow, and I'm really feeling a lot of energy here, and I'm feeling a frustration as well. I am feeling a lot of frustration right now in this reading. Yeah, we're dealing with people who need to after a broken heart. Okay, we are dealing with people who are freaking mental in their ever loving freaking mind. They don't have their mind. They gotta confusion, and they're called, certain things in the word of the living language, as Jehovah's States would come upon people that would do certain things. If you don't want to do what Jehovah wants you to do, you get a line of confusion, you get sick, you get all that stupidness. Okay, so recovering of something. We have a wife here, a committed relationship that was involved in something. Well, some of y'all had third parties here. I need some more coffee because my brain's really trying to have a hard time kicking. Somebody neglected their responsibilities somewhere. And now somebody's saying, well, nobody ever looked at me the way that you did. And, if you're going to fix something, you'll get up and fix the dang thing, okay? And if somebody doesn't want to fix it, then you must get up and shake your feet and go on. Okay, if you're sitting there hanging around trying to make a war because no, I've got to have you do this for me or forgive me, or nobody ever looked at me that way. There's a message here, yes. And this is get the problem, man. There is hope, so believe it. He brought it out here in wording. Again, I'm sorry for some moments that I had. I'm going to take some time and drink my coffee. I'll be back later. Enjoy your day. Shalom.